Alright, so previously we were able to preview the link with the image, and now I think we are ready to send this link, the post with the URL and title. We are ready to send it to our backend so that we can start saving in the database. So let me just double check one more time. Post link, so this is the component we're using. Let's try learn web development online. So let me just try submitting so that I can have a look at it in the console. Okay, so that's all we're doing at the moment. All right, so yes, we have got title, link, title and link. So title, link, that's the title, that's the link, and we can send this as well, the preview URL preview. All right, so we can send that as well. And let me just comment this out, Control Loss, and with that, if we try now, this time we are sending all this. We will be able to send all this to our backend. So now let's go to our server and create. The first thing you want to do is create a model, link model, and then we can write our route and controller function and go ahead with saving this in the database. Okay, so let me just collapse this one, go to server, models, user. Okay, so we have this user model here. Now you can copy and then just make some changes, or if you have installed the Colorado CLI, I'm pretty sure you did. That's how we generate our server. So with that, there is a command as well, so which we can try to quickly generate the controller. So in the server, we're going to run Colorado make. Honestly, it's been a while and I actually forgot the command, so let me just go to npm. Alright, so once we install that globally, we can run Colorado make route and Colorado make model. Alright, so that's all the command we have at the moment. So Colorado make model, not controller. Controller is quite easy to make. Colorado make model. I'll give you model name, so we can call it we can call it a link, so we call it link model. Okay, so model's link has been created, so let's have a look. You can see this new file we have, and it has this basic schema with the title and description. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't have the import. Okay, so that means we have to import manually. So user, let me just go ahead and copy those imports, paste here. So we got the mongoose. Then we can obviously use the schema to create the schema. So for the link, we want title. We can leave the title, but we don't want description. Let's remove that. So we want title. Before title, let me add one for the link itself. So whatever is this one, that is the link. So link type will be string true, so that by mistake, if there are some white space in the beginning like that or at the end, then we will be able to just trim that out. And by the way, I didn't know this shortcut. You could use command and then right left arrow keys to flip this simulator around, which is something I just discovered. All right, so we have added link, type true, trim, and then required. link is required. Okay, so that's link, that's title. Let's add trim here as well. Next one, URL preview. Right, so URL preview, we just leave it empty object because we don't know what fields we will be getting. Based on the websites, sometimes we may get more or less of the different, we might not get all of them. Alright, so let's just leave it like this, empty object. Next one is posted by. So each link will be posted by some user, so we want to have that information. So posted by, we're going to use it. The type is going to be the object ID. Okay, and there's a very important concept behind this one. So if you're new to it, when we give the type of object ID, so it will basically store the ID, but that can refer to any of these other models. For example, user model. So each user has the unique ID that is generated by Mongoose, right? So that ID we will be storing here, and then that way later, based on this ID, we will be able to retrieve all the information about that user. Okay, and you can see I have this tab line installed, and that is helping me to write code faster. You can see it is auto-populating, which is nice. So let's use that. Okay, so you can try this plugin. It's available in VS Code Marketplace tab line. So posted by will be the type object ID. We will be saving the ID, and that will refer to the user model. Next one, we will implement view count, how many times the link has been viewed, right? So views type will be number, so we'll use the type number, and then by default we use 0. Now this is really helping me out here. Previously it wasn't like this. I think it is getting better, this plugin. Okay, so that's views, and then upvotes. So that's a good concept. I didn't think about that, but it's kind of similar. Instead of upvotes, we will implement likes. Okay, so it will be the array of likes. Okay, so each array will have the object, and each object will be the object ID type, and it will refer to the user model. Okay, so that hint was good, but somehow I missed that. Object ID, and then it will refer to the user model. Awesome. So each time a user likes, we will store that user's object ID here in the likes array. All right, so that way we can make sure that the same user doesn't like more than once. If it does, we will not increment the count, because each ID we will save the unique IDs here, so we will not save any duplicates, so one user cannot like more than once. All right, so that's awesome. Okay, so that's our link schema. Now once we have the schema, we can export, and which is already written here. We are exporting the link model based on the link scheme. Perfect. Now in the next lecture, we can go ahead and start writing our routes and control functions.